Are you ready to dive into the deep with AI? Well, jump into your browser and dial in Leonardo.ai and meet me there. Yes, guys, how is it going? I hope everyone is well. Welcome back to another video. Today we are jumping into Leonardo.ai. Now, if you have followed the first bit of instructions in the video, in your browser, dial in Leonardo.ai and this is where you will get to. So before you do anything else, you need to sign up for their early bird access before you can launch their app. So once you've signed in with an email address, you will eventually get an email from them stating that you've been put on a wait list. Now, while you've been put on a wait list, you can actually join their Discord channel. They're encouraging joining the Discord channel and interacting on the community, chatting to some of the other users and interacting with some of the people that are involved with Leonardo. Then eventually you will get an email that looks like this. Now, it says there, "Hey Arthur, you're in." It's pretty simple from here. All you have to do is tap the link in the email and you have opened their app. Now, once you've opened the app, you will have to sign in with the same email address that you signed in with originally, and you will get to this creators page. Now, once we are on this home page, there are a couple things to have a look at. First of all, you can see that we have 150 credits. Now, every time you create something, you use credits, depending on what it is and how much detail you put in there. That is, in fact, what you use to create your models. So, as you can see on the home page, there are a bunch of really well-made images. All of these images have been made with Leonardo AI by the people that use the software. You can also see in the community feed that these are also images that have been produced by users on Leonardo AI. Then once you jump into your personal feed, yes, guys, those are my images. Yay! I was able to create a couple images and it was quite simple. There wasn't a lot of detail that they required. It was very straightforward, so I will get into that in a minute. The next tab you can see, it says training and data sets. Now this is great, so you can train your own custom model by creating your own data sets, which is fantastic. And then you have the fine-tuned models. Now these fine-tuned models, if you have a look at the top, it says platform models, community, yours, and favorite. So these platform models here are what have been developed by Leonardo AI. These are just models to shape the images that you would like to make. Now, without further ado, let us get into the creation part of this video. Now, the first bit of information that you need to know on this page is you can generate up to 8 images. So for every one prompt you type in, you can generate up to 8 images. The next thing that is on that list, on that toolbar, is Prompt Magic. Now it says Prompt Magic version 2 is our custom render pipeline. It has greater prompt adherence and can improve the output of any chosen model. So that is fantastic. The next thing is high contrast mode, which will give your images a more moodier feel. They'll use more shadows. So depending on if that's on or off, that's what your image will turn out like. And then the prompt magic strength. So this is how strong or how much prompt magic is actually put onto your image. So if you go back up into the Prompt Magic version 2 and you put it on, this is where you can dial that strength up or down. Now, the next thing on the toolbar on this left-hand side is you can change the image dimensions. You can also change the aspect ratio. It goes from 3:4 to 9:6 to 1:1. So there's a bunch of stuff that you can do there to customize your image. This will now depend on what it is you're going to use it for. So the next step is then to type in a prompt. I'm going to type in a sports car. Now, it's a very simple prompt. However, AI now can generate wonderful images with very simple information. So what we've done here is we've used a fine-tuned model, the Leonardo signature, And then they have a Leonardo style bar, which you can change from on to off, and that basically gives you their own style or their own unique take on the prompts that you've given them. And once you have done that, you can add a negative prompt as well. So for example, we can put there a sports car, and then the negative prompt is exclude wheels and tires, exclude the windscreen, exclude headlights, whatever the case may be. You can enter it in there. However, I am going to leave it just like that so I can show you how simple the process is. You will see also that this will cost you 4 tokens, and you tap generate. Once you have tapped generate, you will see that you have 2 beautiful images of a sports car. Now that looks very, very cool. They are very similar pictures, however, there are a few slight differences. So the next step is to go into the prompt generator. Now the prompt generator is quite a nice tool. In actual fact, a prompt generator is for the people that don't have an extensive knowledge on how to prompt with AI. So basically, if you put in a simple command, what it's going to do is it's going to throw out a more complex command depending on what you've given it. So we're going to put something simple in here, again, a sports car, and we are going to tap the button on the right hand side that says ideate, and then you will see it generates 2 prompts. Now these prompts, once you tap generate on the right hand side, this will actually generate an image. Now another thing you can do is you can add in to that prompt. And there you go. That is a sports car according to the prompt that it had given you. Now we are also going to have a look at the second prompt that it offered us, and we're going to see what it will give us when we enter that prompt. Again, you can see here that we've used a couple tokens, and there you go. There is a beautiful vintage car that's actually very, very nice. Again, the images that have been generated are very similar, yet there are differences. So there is another way, in fact, to generate an image. So what we're going to do here is we are going to upload an image, and what Leonardo does is take the image and pull information from the image with the prompt that you offer it. It will generate an image similar to what your image is. Now, this may seem like a silly thing because you already have an image. However, this image may not be AI generated. It may not be animated. You can basically put different styles on to your image and ask it to recreate that particular image. Now, you'll have to play around with the commands to try and get it as close as you want it to your final image, but this is the process. So let us go into the fine-tuned models. We're going to go to the bottom and select custom model, and we are going to do the platform models. Now these platform models, there are some really cool models here. I am just going to scroll down and go to the character portraits. There we go. And this is quite nice. I like this model. It also offers a couple of examples so you can see what you can get from it. So with the fine-tuned model that it's using, along with the image, there is also a command that I'm typing in there. It's a basic description of what the picture that I've uploaded is. And it'll just take a couple seconds, and there you go. Wow. So if you have a look at this image, what it's actually done is it has taken my description and it has taken the image and it has pretty much matched the image with an AI generated image. So it looks very similar. The image that I uploaded actually also has greenery in the background. The dress is very much similar, and she is pretty much standing in the same stance as the image that I had uploaded. So that is pretty accurate with very, very basic prompts. And if you then jump back to your homepage on your left-hand side, the little arrow. You can go to your personal feed and you can see everything that has been made by yourself. And you can reflect. Also, what it does is it does give you all the information that you use to create your image. So if there was a situation where you need to recreate an image using the same prompt, you could just copy it straight from there and use it on your next description. And ladies and gentlemen, there it is, Leonardo.ai, finally. Now, I waited 3 days to get Leonardo. So jump onto their Discord channel, start chatting, start involving yourself in the community, and get the app and start creating. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. See ya!